what you took out on her, I don't think it was necessarily meant for her. I just think the more you kept hitting her, were you getting more angry?
Literally, it was so unnecessary. She did not have to get beat in the head like that for taking my ski off. Literally, it could have been avoided. But I really don't care now. Like, I could care less.
You took all of your anger out.
That was not all of my anger out. I was only angry because she did that. That's the only thing I was angry about in that moment.
So this is not somebody that picks on you every day.
I've never seen her before. I walk with the same people in the hallway every day. I've never seen her before. I've only seen her a couple times. You know, she was staring at me hard, like rude. I'm just like, what did I do? Oh well.
Y'all, so it's been a long time since we talked about this in a while. My therapist was, when I was talking to her this morning, I was just, we're just discussing the situation that happened with Riley or whatever. And she was just saying that she felt like, we should go live to talk about like bullying. But we've talked about that before like a long time ago. So I thought it would just be good to kind of like revisit like really quick. It don't have to be like long and drawn out or whatever. Just to revisit that topic, because honestly, I think yesterday, my birthday?
No, I'm just cold.
Oh,
That's all.
I turned on the heat. I think yesterday was like a breaking point for you, and I don't really think that particular what you took out on her, I don't think it was necessarily meant for her. I just think the more you kept hitting her, were you getting more angry? Yeah, you could tell it was like a final straw type situation. But I don't know if I asked you, like, how do you like overall, and be very honest, like, how do you feel just about the entire situation? Like, how are you? Like, how did you just feel?
Like right now?
Like, how do you feel about the situation?
Like, it was unnecessary. And I'm sleeping. Literally, it was so unnecessary. She did not have to get beat in the head like that for taking my ski off. Literally, it could have been avoided. Something told me to stay downstairs, and I was like, no, I'm not. My mom's not gonna get another email from me being late to class. I should have been late to class. It would have never happened. But either way, it shouldn't have happened. Either way, if I was earlier. But the thing is, something told me, I was like, let's take these elevators. Something told me to like take the other elevators. I was like, no, let's take these elevators. It'll be quicker. I should have just took the other elevator, because I never take the elevator ever.
Oh, you don't.
I just like, okay, it's closer. I might as well.
So you saying you probably should have taken another way because something told you. So you feel like God was telling you should go somewhere else, but you was just like, oh,
Yeah, I wasn't really like thinking about it because after lunch, I was like, but I really don't care now. Like, I could care less.
So when you be saying you don't care, do you be like,
I've gotten my anger out, so I don't care no more.
right, that's what I'm gonna say, but like stuff be happening and you be like, oh, it's getting on my nerves, it's annoying. Do you feel like you suppress, like what are you gonna do? I don't know, I guess you took all of your anger out.
That was not all of my anger out. I was only angry because she did that. That's the only thing I was angry about in that moment.
Yeah.
But that was not all of my anger.
So do you feel like you hold stuff in?
Yeah. I see it.
So what do you think we could do or we should do in order for you to not hold stuff in? Because that's not good. Because just say for instance, first of all, nobody stopped it but Lauren. She was the only person that stopped it. what if the girl had like a brain something, like, and you was beating her in the head, right? And then 48 hours later come to find out she died because you made her have a brain bleed. Now you gotta go to prison.
So it's my fault?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is so with boxing and jiu-jitsu, it's supposed to teach you like to just get the person off of you, and it's supposed to teach you to, of course, beat them up, cool. But what happens, like what would have happened if nobody would have stopped you? Would you have stopped?
Probably. I'm not gonna just be beating on you, not fighting back. Like, get up, bro. I'm not gonna give you a chance to get up. If you stand up slightly, then we can get back to fighting.
Yeah.
They go to not want to fight. I don't care. I don't know why people be like, if they don't want to fight, I'm not gonna fight them. No, you're gonna fight because you're not gonna just disrespect me in front of all these people. No. Even if there was nobody around, you're still not gonna disrespect me. I don't care. Especially after that, like.
What?
Like, no, like, I just don't like that. Because I already didn't like the way my hair was. Like,
yeah.
I was already aggravated, coming on my cycle, and I'm just like, please. And we had a substitute. I could have been in that class. Well.
So do you feel like what she did was a form of bullying, or what do you think? Or
I feel like it was because she was trying to be funny. Like, what do you gain from that?
right.
Like, what did you gain? Somebody said she lost 4 points. That was funny. That was funny. I was like, what do you gain from that? Like, now you just got beat up. What do you gain from that? I'm not a person that just be fighting people. I'm not. You have to do something in order for me to fight you.
So what would you say? So this is not somebody that picks on you every day.
I've never seen her before. I walk with the same people in the hallway every day. I've never seen her before. I've only seen her a couple times. Dirty looks. Girl, okay, cool. I don't care.
So when you noticed that she was giving you dirty looks before, like what did you in your
I just thought it was like, cause remember that I had that red outfit on? Like I had the red tank top. It said like 49 or something. Like I don't know.
89 or something?
Yeah, 89.
The white,
I think.
white and red.
When I lost my computer, I had that outfit on. She was staring at me hard, like rude. I'm just like, what did I do? Oh well, people gonna look. I can't do nothing about it.
Right. Okay, so what do you tell? Okay, so I'm not gonna sit up here and say I condone violence, but I feel like sometimes it's necessary. Let me just start by saying, and I'm not even just saying this for the camera. I feel like I told you this yesterday, but I'm not sure. Let me just say I'm proud of you for one, standing up for yourself. That's not nothing I ever worried about or questioned or anything. I know you're a lot calmer than I am, so I'm understanding how you.
I can't imagine if you was younger in the days you was fighting, what you would have did. I just can't.
Oh, you know, it's over with.
I can't imagine. Cause I did too much talking. I feel like I did.
You feel like you did too much talking?
Yeah, but the thing is, she had a chance to walk away. As much time I was taking to prepare myself, I was like, do I really want to fight? I was like, I did. The more I thought about it, the more mad I got. That's probably why. I just did it.
Because she was walking away?
Like when I was telling her, I was like, put your stuff down. Like I was face to face. Put your stuff down.
So y'all were face to face at one point?
Yes. I was like, bro, put your stuff down. Cause it's gonna be face on face. I'm not gonna get beat in the head with no phone, bro. What do I look like? No, put your stuff down. Come on. I don't understand why people never put their stuff down. Put it down. No girl's gonna come to me and be like, put your stuff down, I'm gonna still hold it. Oh no, I'm putting it down. We're gonna fight.
And she was much taller than you too. She was bigger than you.
Yep.
Well, like I said, I'm glad that you defended yourself, and even when we were in the, meeting with the assistant principal, and he said, oh, and he told the girl, in what world can you go snatch something off of someone's body? But then turned around and said, you should handle the situation different. And when you said, well, how could I have handled it? I'm proud of you.
Because I think that's what TT said. Or somebody told me to ask him, like, how can I handle it different?
No,
you asked somebody that told me.
No,
like,
you
when I was
asked
on the
it.
phone, before you got on the phone, I was like, I think I was talking to TT, and she was like, how else would you have handled that? Because I was crying so bad.
Yeah.
So she was freaking out, which made me freak out even more. She was like, what happened? I was like,
she was saying she thought you got jumped.
no, I did not get jumped.
But I'm still glad that you asked him how else could you have handled that, because to be honest, there was no other way that you could have handled that. Or what you could have done, the fact that she was older than you and she was trying to have a moment. And you know, in high school, everybody is literally only 4 years apart. Everybody's like the same age pretty much. Because when you become adults, if I say I'm 35 and somebody be like, oh, they're 32, it's not really a big difference. But in high school, it's like, oh, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. It's like this hierarchy thing. So it's like, dang, you fought an upper class, da da da. So a lot of the older kids, they'll try to like bully you. Because what you could have did when she snatched the hat off, you could have been like, give me my hat back, and snatched it back and went to class. But then she would have felt like anytime she see you, she can pick on you. Which would have came with a lot more, I feel like. Because if one person see that they can bully you, then everybody's going to try to bully you at some degree or level. And I feel like everybody goes through bullying. I went through bullying. My sister went through bullying.
Did Nana go through that?
I feel like she did, but it
Nana
wasn't.
just had too much to say with her words. Nana had a way with her words.
No, Nana used to fight too.
She did? Well,
Yes.
I believe that.
Yes, but it's like different levels to bullying. It's like it's like some people get bullied to where they get physically pushed and physically hit and physically touched every day.
Nobody, I can't. Like,
That's different. There's cyberbullying where people just constantly saying stuff on social media, which is what most of. I ain't gonna say y'all.
First, that's when I first realized I can't let nobody else say nothing or do nothing to me. When that first situation happened with that girl, oh my god.
To be honest,
that was my breaking, like, bro.
To be honest, that fight that Riley had, that was meant for somebody else. Cause a lot of stuff we haven't told y'all, you know what I'm saying? Riley was gonna fight a couple weeks ago.
And then before that, in 8th grade.
She, take out 8th grade, we're talking about 9th grade. Riley was gonna fight a couple weeks ago. But the day that she said that she was gonna fight, the next day she went to school, that same girl that was running her mouth, the same one that said she was gonna beat Riley ass. Riley said she was not even studying it for real until the girl said she put her nose, she was gonna beat Riley ass. So Riley said, okay, cool. Riley had an exchange with somebody else and Riley went off. So I guess that person went back and told the girl and whoever that Riley said X, Y, Z. Maybe she let them hear the voice note. I don't know. Riley normally don't spaz like that, but she went off. So the very next day that she went to school, this same girl, she could be watching this video, I don't care. This same girl went to some type of, what was it, a counselor, or who was that?
That's like the behavioral counselor.
Oh, the behavioral counselor, and told. So Riley had to do a mediation with this girl. And my whole thing is, you're going around the school saying, oh, I'm going to beat her ASS. Yeah, I'm trying to work on my cousin. I'm going to beat her ASS. She's telling everybody this and that. Riley not going around broadcasting it to everybody.
Normally, like, if I'm mad, I'll be like I'll tell a whole bunch of people. Not tell a whole bunch of people, but like, they have no I'm mad, I'm tell them. I didn't do that. I was just like, it's not that serious. Like, I feel like I have too much to lose to be stressing over that. But once you tell people you're gonna beat me up, now I'm upset. Cause what do you mean? Cause I didn't go around telling people that. I was just like, hey man, that's what people said. They was like, bro, I've like never seen you fight before. Yeah, cause sometimes I don't need to. I just be like, okay, put your hands on me first. Then we'll see.
As long as you don't touch her. Like I said, that same girl that kept going around. And I really, this is probably not a good thing, maybe not be the best thing for me to say as a parent, but I still want her to slap that little girl. And that little girl's still running her mouth. Not about Riley necessarily, but just about other people. And let me just tell y'all one thing about bullies that I've learned from fighting a lot. It's always the loudest one that do all of this. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. All this hooping and hollering be the same ones that get beat up. They be the same ones that get beat up. So it's just crazy to me how this same girl that honestly that was meant for. Her and Riley like the same size. That would have been perfect. It may have been worse. I do think she may would have fought back though.
I don't
That's
care.
fine. That's fine.
I
I've
don't
never
want to
worried.
fight somebody and they still not fighting back. After that, I'm like, girl, you don't want to fight back. I wouldn't even be mad.
Probably because she
wouldn't
knew
go for
she
round
was
two.
wrong. She knew she was wrong. She knew she was wrong for snatching your head off. Like, it was just like she said, oh, I was playing. I didn't know that would happen. You can't play with people like that.
Especially if you
And
don't know what their mindset is and how
you
they're
don't know
feeling
what's
throughout
going.
You don't know what happened to me this morning, throughout the day. You don't know what happened.
Her hair was chewed. So when she put
I was
that
aggravated this morning. I was not this morning, but I was aggravated
that morning,
bro.
I'm like, her jaw is swollen, in pain, and then her cycle, and then she's like, well, my hair is messed up, I'm gonna just put this on. You know what I'm saying? But to do that, to take it off is embarrassing. And in high school, you know, it's not middle school. High school is different. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily saying she went off because there were boys around, but still.
I was just playing about that. I don't care about dudes. They know what I look like at my best. So I'm not worried about that.
And we did show the video on Instagram. We're not gonna put it on here, of course, because we don't want to get flagged or anything like that. I wish we could show y'all the video, but we can't. I'm just not gonna put the whole video in there. I'm just not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And we have honestly, I just want to say thank a lot of people. They were just very supportive, like reaching out and stuff like that. Because y'all know, like I said, I don't teach her to back down from nobody. Like, I don't want her, again, just out here beating up people, but I always teach her to defend herself.
He's gonna stop barking.
Is he?
Yes, I just saw him. No, stitching.
Stitch it. I always teach her to defend herself, and I just wanna, we can wrap this video up. What would you, advice would you give somebody? Because I saw when you was on live last night and you was talking about it briefly, somebody was like, I have to fight tomorrow. Do y'all have any tips? And I'm like, there's no tips.
It's really no tips. It's like, it happens. Like, if it's gonna happen, it happens. Because I literally wasn't thinking at all. I was just like, okay. Like, the only thing I thought about was what my mom tells me, like, all the time. Like,
What
keep going, keep punching, just keep punching. That's all I remember thinking about. Because when I was fighting her, I'm not the type of people like, I see red when I fight. Oh, because of what? But like, genuinely, when I was fighting, I don't remember half of it. When I saw the video, I was like, huh? I don't remember it. Like, not even to be like,
that's not good.
oh, weird. Like, not to be like, I see red, but like, I genuinely do not remember.
That means you spaz, bro.
I was like,
One thing that was crazy to me, how quick they had the video. I didn't know there was a video.
literally,
I didn't know it was a video.
perfect angle too.
Before we even left the school.
And then people said I got jumped. I was like, y'all just be saying anything.
They just be making.
Then they called me a bully, and then they just said, how did they split back on me?
Right.
I was walking in the hallway.
That's another thing that I've noticed. I don't know if it's because Riley's an influencer. I'm really not sure, because there's a lot of people that know her that she does not know. Why it's like when she's calm and letting stuff slide, everything is cool. But the moment she be like, all right, cool, let's get in this field. Now it's like, oh, no, this too far. All I did was say X, Y, Z, but in the real world, you can't keep popping. You can't keep doing all this and thinking you're not gonna get touched. I be telling her, if somebody is talking about her on social media, I tell her, I said, don't respond. Do not respond. Don't put it in your notes. Don't say nothing. But when you see them, I'm just say this, because I'm not gonna say what I be telling. She know. Y'all get like the 12% version of what I really be on. I be saying some crazy stuff, and this is about kids, but I don't care. At the end of the day, bullies have the ability to make people want to kill themselves. A lot of beautiful girls, a lot of beautiful people take their lives because of bullies just like that. And most of the time, the bullies are only doing that because they get treated bad at home or it's something that they see, but they don't really be this big, bad, macho person that just go around beating on people. I'm telling y'all, most of the bullies cannot fight because they're bullies. Like they just doing what they see, or they just doing what they think is cool. And a lot of y'all be watching baddies. I don't know And y'all don't be outside like that. Y'all don't be in the field like that. So y'all be watching these TV shows and it look cool. But y'all do see people get their teeth knocked out too though, right? Y'all do know that's real life. Y'all do see people get all these scratches and punches and stuff. At the end of the day, when you in a fight, you could give a punch, but you gotta be able to take one too. So y'all watching this stuff and letting it boost y'all head up like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But it's different when you face to face with that person you said you was gonna beat up because you behind a screen. So you can say, I'm gonna beat her ass. But when you standing there looking at that person in that face and they got a straight face, it's not no laugh and giggles no more. What you gonna do? And I know a lot of y'all, we have so many subscribers, so many followers. A lot of y'all be bullies. A lot of y'all. So if you're one of those people, you are subscribed to us, you follow us, and you're one of those people, when you see somebody and you feel like they're weaker than you, and you like to talk about them every day, or you have friends and you like to talk about these people as people walk by and you laugh at them and they can hear you, you're a bully. I would love for you to unsubscribe. We don't like bullies. We don't like that. And I'm totally with her defending herself and beating bullies as need be. Like if that's what she has to do, that's what she has to do. But don't be like that. That's really not okay. I don't know if it's just social media has made it cool to jump on the bandwagon and talk about people and make them feel bad. Like, think about how you would feel. And to those people that's out there getting bullied, what would you say to them? Like, if it's a everyday thing that people are either like pushing them or taking their lunch, or when they walk by, girls are talking about them, or people are talking about their outfits, like what advice do you genuinely have for our followers, our loyal supporters? Like, what do you, because I'm not in high school anymore. So from middle school to high school, like what advice could you give them? Because I know it's a lot of them that's going through this.
Don't look at me like that.
I can give you a second to think about, but what would you like if you had a younger sibling, like maybe you had a younger sibling that was going through this like every day. Like, I don't know what the scenario would be.
Every day.
Oh yeah, it would never be.
It would never. Like, I
just
can't
physically talk, and I'm not talking about talking because people.
Well, yeah, I know, like physically, and you're pushing on my bro. We have to find out where they live. All of that. I don't try to think like that because it would be no every day. Unless it is every day and they don't tell us, because then that's a different story. Because why you ain't tell us? We're not gonna say that in front of the people, but behind the scenes, like why you ain't tell nobody? I don't want nobody to feel like they can't say something. Like even when y'all feel like y'all don't have nobody to talk to, you have to like try to find somebody to talk to. Cause I don't know. Like I really don't. I'm not very good with like advice about stuff like that. But like it's just
why you dealt with it before though, not physically, but people just
because I have somebody to talk to about it. So it's not really like I'm battling it on my own.
Yeah, but if you didn't say for people that don't have their moms to talk to. What do you suggest? What you think? Do you think they should face their bullies? Do you think that they should fight back? Do you think that they should say something about, like, what do you think? Because some people really don't have the confidence. It's like
I feel like you should say something back, at least say something. You don't have to fight everybody, but you can definitely say something back and stand up for yourself. Now if they want to fight, just have to fight. Like don't let nobody like talk to you crazy. Talking is different than actually fighting, because when you talking, who really is the person that's the loudest really gonna throw the first punch? Are they really gonna throw the first punch?
Normally they
don't. So just think about that, I guess.
So, but overall, how do you feel like on the inside? Do you
I
feel
told
like
you I don't care no more about that. I was mad at the moment. I'm not mad no more. I don't care. I'm not doing the mediation on Monday though. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, they said that they wanted her. I guess the lady was saying that she wants to do.
She can get me privately and talk to me about it, but I'm not gonna sit with this girl. We're gonna fight again. No, I'm not. No.
Yeah, I don't know what the purpose of that is. I'm not sure. This lady you've been talked to before, ain't it?
I like talking to her, but I'm not doing a mediation. No.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's necessary, and you can definitely decline that. You don't have to do that. So yeah, y'all, I absolutely talked to somebody. I know this video is kind of long, but I really just wanted to have a candid conversation where, even though the camera's here, this is still like a real conversation. I just wanted to have with her just to see how she, feel, and to see if there's any of y'all that are, I know y'all be going through. Honestly, it'd be adults going through it in the workplace too. They grow up to be big adult bullies. So, not Christmas, Thanksgiving is coming up. We don't have school for too much longer. Hopefully, everything goes well, you know what I'm saying, before y'all go to break. Hopefully for Riley, for me, I'm just hoping there's no like retaliation, or people feel like, oh, like I told her, either one or two things is gonna happen. Either people are not gonna bother you no more, they're gonna zip it, they're gonna shut up, they're gonna leave you alone. Or people gonna feel like, oh, she thinks she's tough, let me try her. So just make sure your awareness is up. And again, if you let somebody push you around, they're gonna keep pushing you around. Don't let them push you around to where you snap and have your breaking point. You done picked up a desk and a chair and a book and you done knocked somebody out. Don't let it go that far. And try to find somebody to talk to. Okay? I guess that's really it. What you think? Looks like that. Probably be back at school in a few days. They did give her 3 days. So she got a nice little time to chill and jaw to heal from her abscess and stuff like that, her toothache. And hopefully the rest of the school year goes smooth. I think it will. I definitely. Again, if you're a bully, unsubscribe, okay? We don't like that.